Hey, it's time for another
Everyday Getaway.
And it's Tuesday, so we're back in the kitchen. And this time, if you like peanut butter, this one's for you.
And if you like ice cream, this one's for you.
And if you like
pie,
this one's for you.
This is one of our favorite recipes. We've made it for years. I will be honest that we don't have a set recipe, but since it's almost November, we just want to share some recipes with you. Headed up towards Thanksgiving and then into the holidays for Christmas and Thanksgiving.
And this one would make your guests happy.
Yes, it would. It makes us happy.
So join us in the kitchen and let's see what we can do.
Reese cup ice cream pie.
That's right.
Here we go. All right, for this pie, you need a graham cracker crust. We just bought a pre-packaged store brand crust. You're going to need peanut butter, whatever your favorite flavor, or brand, I should say, but probably the creamy, not the crunchy. You're going to need some light corn syrup. Again, we're using store brand. You need vanilla ice cream, unless you're feeling really fancy, and then you can pick another flavor. And you need Reese cups. We actually have a pack of 12, and then 5 extras. We'll probably use up the 12, but depending on how many Reese cups you like, you can go hog wild, or if you want to cut back a little bit, not as many. All right. For the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix up what we call the goopy stuff. I'm sure it has a name, but I don't know anything other than to call it the goopy stuff. So the goopy stuff is basically peanut butter and the corn syrup, and I don't have exact measurements. So I'm going to go about a half a cup of peanut butter, a good glob of it. This is going to go in the bottom of the pie and also goes on top of the pie. And we are going to pour in about a half a cup, that looks good, of the corn syrup and stir it up. And what we want is a consistency that is like thin peanut butter, something that can be spread easily. And if you have extra of this and you're a fan of peanut butter, that's okay. If you don't use it all, you can always save this and use it for toast. It's really good on toast. All right, so I'm gonna get it mixed up here and not thin enough. So I'm gonna go a little more corn syrup for the goopy stuff. And we'll keep adding corn syrup until we get it the right thinness, not thickness, I guess. All right, I added just a little bit more corn syrup to get, Doug told me the right word I'm looking for here is consistency. There we go. And so you don't want it thin so that it kind of pours, but you want it so that you could spread it. So this is good. And we'll start, first of all, with the bottom of our pie.
Okay, so I'm going to put a little glop here in the middle. You want to be really careful because it can easily break your crust. And if you like more, if you like the sweeter pie, then you can add a little bit more. If you want less sweet, then you can add a little bit less on it. But I'm just going to try to spread it out throughout the whole bottom, so we have a nice even layer here.
And if you like peanut butter, this smells really good already. Love that peanut butter smell.
So I add a little bit more to make sure I get a nice layer on here.
And we like the goopy stuff, so.
Yeah, we like peanut butter, so.
This is also really nice in the summer when it's hot, just an ice cream pie that's really easy to make to take to family things. But fun for the holidays just because it's easy to make. A lot of people like it, and it's kind of fancy in its own way. All right, so we're just opening up. We got the set of 12 normal size Reese's, and we're just gonna, oh look.
Not normal size, I think Reese cups have gotten smaller.
They have shrunk, so it might take a little bit more, but we're gonna crumble them up. So just break them up. You don't want huge chunks because that can get overly sweet. So we will get them all crumbled and then we will come back. Honestly, it's a normal size little Reese cup square. Or it looks like it, but they have gotten smaller. Sad. All right, so we actually broke up 8 of the Reese cups. We'll save the 4 in case we need extras. We may or may not. I guess it'll depend on how heavy-handed we are. And we're just gonna sprinkle some of these over the bottom in the peanut butter goop. You can spread them out if you want, but depending on how you slice your pie, you want everybody to get at least a little bit of Reese cup on the bottom. So it looks like I'm going to use about half of what we broke on the bottom. And that looks good. All right. Next up is ice cream. So we've got vanilla ice cream. It is slightly melted, and we're just going to start layering that ice cream on top of the pie, and then we will smooth it out. So it's not all the way thawed, so the scoop is just helping us get it out of there. You can use the whole container of ice cream. We honestly had some ice cream out of this before we made this, so it was not all the way full. So we're probably using about 3/4 of the container. All right, we're just gonna smooth that out as well. All right, I'm just smoothing it out. I might have to run some warm water over my little spatula here. It's not smoothing out really well all over. So I'm just gonna run some warm water over this, and then I'll come back smooth some more. All right, I actually just put some warm water in a cup so that if I needed to do this again, I could. But I just got the end of this little spatula deal warm enough so that I can easily smooth it out, make it look all purty. We're almost done here. It's looking good. All right, we're back to the goopy stuff. I got a spoonful of it, and I am just going to plop it down and start spreading it all over the top. You don't want it completely covered, but you do want enough on so that when you get a slice cut, everybody's got some goop. We'll do a couple spoons full of that. Like I said, if you have extra of this remaining, it's okay. It's really good. My dad actually used to really like the extras of this because he put it on toast, and Doug and I will put it on toast. So, or you can just use it as ice cream topping if you keep it in your fridge. All right, so we'll just add a little bit more of this, and we're almost done here.
Okay, so I'm going to finish it up here just by sprinkling a little bit of the leftover. Okay, so the volume or something happened weird with the sound here. I guess Halloween took over the video, but all I was doing here was just adding on the little extra Reese cups to give it that extra little push of chocolate and peanut butter.
All right, we're just going to replace the little top that came on the graham cracker crust. We're going to put it back into the freezer just to make sure all that ice cream is frozen and everything is kind of melted together. And it doesn't take long. And then we will come back and try this delicious Reese's peanut butter ice cream pie. Yum! To the freezer we go. Hey, before we taste this great pie, if you haven't already, please take a minute to subscribe. Or if you know someone who would love a good recipe, please share this with them.
And if you have a special peanut butter recipe, comment below and let us know.
Okay, we're getting these slices out. I didn't do a great job of cutting them the exact same size. Oopsie. But got a layer of that goopy stuff, Reese cups, and we got that yummy vanilla ice cream with more goopy stuff and Reese cups on the top. And we'll give her a try. I'm eating fast, which means I'm chewing ice cream and it hurts my teeth, but it's delicious. So much peanut butter goodness. Ice cream, Reese cups. I love Reese cups. This is such a yummy treat. And whether it's summer or holiday time, something great to share with your family.
Hey, I didn't taste mine on camera, but it's one of my favorite. And I'll tell you, if you really like peanut butter or you like Reese cups, this is a great dessert. There you go.
Hey, thank you so much for being with us today. We have enjoyed ourselves and hope you have too. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and let us take care of you. If you have a prayer request, drop it down below and we'll be sure to pray for you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.